Hey, y'all. I came at y'all the very next day on Christmas Eve. I'm coming to y'all on Christmas Eve. And all I gotta say is, what's up, Bucky? What's up, Bucky? What's up, Bucky? What's up, Bucky? Oh my gosh. Um, Boots will be on episode 9 and episode 10. They took a long time, huh? Ugh. Okay, so this is Love and Hip Hop Miami review, and this is season 7, episode 8, and Guilty by Association. So Ching Diamond is doing her photo shoot in Miami, and Yaya, which is her baby, she is at home with her sister, and she says that she misses her dearly. When she tells her sister, and this is Ching. Ching tells her sister that she is ready to get back to work. She said that she ready to get back to work. And I'm like, all right, girl. Well, gracefully next, we finna go ahead and get it on to the right up out of your scene. So we get to Shay and Miami Tip. And they talk about her actions her actions from Bobby's party. And then Shay asks, what does she have to do with all of this melee? And she asking Hot Topic, what the hell do she have to do with this damn melee? Because she said it ain't got shit to do with her at the end of the day. She said it ain't got nothing to do with her and her family. And then Tip just trying to make sense. And Tip gonna say it. She said that her energy was not directed at Shay. She said my energy was directed at Bobby, and and Bobby and not her. And Shay, she started looking all frown face and crack face and everything, and then she was just looking like, what the hell? And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to understand myself. Okay. And then Tip finally tells something that may make a little bit of damn sense. So Tip tells Shay that Alan went to school with her brother. And it's not her younger brother, it's not MJ, it's her older brother. And Alan was allegedly involved in a crime he was when he was in college. And then Tip says that she cannot speak about Alan's charges publicly on this platform. Just go to look it up for yourselves. And then I'm like, shut the hell up, girl. Shut the fuck up. Then Tip says Alan's wife is coming to film. And Tip said Alan's wife was coming to film. And then she also feels like both Shay and Amara were both conspiring against Alan, conspiring against his wife and their family together. And then Shay say, wait, hold on a minute. She gonna say, what you saying is not true. hmm And that's what Shay told Tip. She said, everything that you're saying is not true. And then she said her and her family don't have nothing to do with it. This is what Shay telling Tip. Once again. And then Shay said that she heard about it a little while ago and she had nothing to do with it and she didn't even say nothing or say nothing about it, bring up any information. She didn't speak on it. It wasn't her business. And she was just pretty much being it. She ain't in it. Then Shay said that she is basically gossiping. Shay said that Tip is basically gossiping, and she don't know what the hell is she talking about. And I've been saying that she gossiping and don't know what the hell is she talking about. And I'm just like, girl, shut the hell up. And then said that Alan and his wife have, you know, was not together. They had been separated and they were not at the same house. And she also said that that was pretty much a lie because Alan and his wife were estranged. They were not at the same damn house and they was not in their mama's house. Okay. And then she says that Alan had the police waiting for him at the airport. And then Tip said, well, wait a minute. says that Alan has been coming to America without the police waiting for him. And Shay said to said that the wife had been revealed. Everything was all good until the wife had been revealed. Oh Lord. And she just flabbergasted that Tip has, at the mitigated gall or the audacity to be on Gina's side and not be on Shay's side. She just can't believe it. And she said, "Oh, so you really on Gina's side? So you really on Gina's side?" hmm And then Shay said that she really believed her. Then Tip says that Amara is lying and that she does not ever have her back. So Tip basically saying that she talking to Gina, and the reason why she talking to Gina so that she could get the truth. And I'm like, girl, why is it your damn business? That's the whole point. None of this bullshit is ever her business. It's never her business. And then Tip just finally say that Gina and Shay need to sit down and then they need to talk. Uh-huh. And Shay said, regardless, I'm riding for Amara. I'm riding with her. That's my friend. And ain't nothing gonna change my damn mind. And I'm like, oh girl, exactly. And Tip said, well, make sure that she got your back this time. Graceful next. Oh my lord. And then Pinky Doll is crashed out over Jacqueline. And she calls Jacqueline about the relationship and she loves him. He is basically involved. And she said that he's involved in my career and I need him. And I just can't see nothing without him. And he's the love of my life. And I just feel like I just want to be with him forever. And I want to have babies with him. And I want to get married to him one day. I said, "Oh." And then her mom and her son, they FaceTime her while she is crying on the phone. And then her mom said, oh, you crying? You crying? And she says that Jaquay has been a father figure to her son. And then she also says that her and Jaquay have broke. And she said that him. And then her son gets on the phone. And then he says, "Mommy, you're crying. Don't cry, mommy." I said, so sad. I understand. I get it. Situation not long ago. It be like that. When it be, people that you be talking to or people that you are involved with, it is like that. It's definitely like that. And the thing about it is, if you involved with them and you love them and things like that, and sometimes it's stuff that you just can't shake. And I definitely understand. I definitely understand. I definitely understand. So I'm with her, and just gonna have to gracefully next that, and then it'll be okay. It definitely be okay. Okay. And Amara is shooting a commercial for a promotion of cars. And I'm like, what cars? Okay. All right. And then VLAD, is her friend. And he handles her crisis. He's a crisis control manager as well. And then she tells Vlad that Alan's wife is there. And she reveals that it was an agreement. Two lines that was wrote on a piece of paper saying that she requested that Alan participate in a television show, season 4, as Amara's love interest in on the television show. And the television show is Love and Hip Hop Miami. Oh, y'all. And Amaya says that she only did it. She said, I only did it so his wife would shut the up. That's all. Because she was just in my ear about this and about that and about this and about that, about her husband and shit like that. And she just pretty much just did as she would shut the fuck up. Gracefully next now. Gracefully next. So we get to Sanjay and Jacquay. And then they meet in the studio. And he admits that he let things get personal with Pinky Doll. And he shouldn't have been admitting it in front of Sanjay. He should not. That's that messy shit that I be talking about right there. And then Sanjay said that she is an independent artist, and Jacquay invites Sanjay. Most mistake. Sanjay, Jacquay invites Sanjay to Pinky Doll's video game release party. And he pretty much was talking to Sanjay about, her being independent. And she says that she's just trying to, go to the next level. And she said that she just would like to, work with him. She just would like to have somebody that can be, in her corner. hmm And then, like I said, see, he being messy and petty for a scene. Ooh, child, gracefully next. Ooh, wee. So Rocky, which is Ching Diamond's sister, is having a birthday, and it's for King. Well, let me just say this: it was Hot Topic's son, and her son's name is King, and it was a birthday celebration for her son. Okay, it was two different parties going on in that vicinity. Okay, or either it was just so damn up and shit like that. So they showed her son, and her son is a handsome boy. He's a handsome young man. And then we get to the mess, y'all. Cause Tip and all the notables, Rada, and she does come to the party alone. And she said that Michael basically couldn't come. And he probably was running behind the baby mama and Gunna. Or he probably was running behind Nadia. He was running behind one of them women, I'm damn sure. And then we finally see Ken Jones. And Ken Jones is the one that has the new girlfriend, and then she has a foot fetish. And then they both talk about the fact that having a foot fetish is not bad. And then Tip invites Gina and Hot Topic so that they will have backup. Oh Lord. And then Hot Topic says that she is not there to support Ching or Amara. She is there for the scene and for the mess. And she said that whatever happens, for if she falls on her face, then that's what it's gonna be. I said, see, that's a dirty bitch. It's a dirty, damn dirty bitch. And then Tip said, Tip tells that she had a talk with Amara, and she well, Ching could be out shortly. Ching could definitely be out shortly. Uh-huh. And then, oh Lord, child, Gina, she finally arrived. And around all of the messy cows, gracefully next for a second. Then Tip introduced Jane. She introduced Gina, tell her who she is, and then she be having a road, and she asked her, "What the fuck is the problem?" I always mess stuff up, and then she finds out at the party. And then she was trying to show her text message in her phone. And then why she didn't snatch the damn phone? And I'm like, oh Lord, gracefully next. And Pinky is at her Pinky is at the party for her video game release party. And then Sanjay is arguing back and forth about old Jacquay. And I'm like, that's a man. Of course Pinky Dog gonna feel away about Jacquay. And then Sunye says that "Whoosh, this is just ghetto." And Sunye said that he used her for a pun to make his girl jealous, make Pinky Dog jealous, aka Stinky Dog mad. She just said didn't have to throw out that shade though. Gracefully next. And then Pinky Dog and Jacquay, they talk about what happened. They talk about what happened the very next day because, Pinky Doll, she happy. And she was saying, well, me and Jacquay, we had a talk. And, he just hurt me. He really, really hurt me. And, we were trying to just work things out, see if just work things out. And she said, well, what do you know? What do you know? She said, it worked. He's here. And look at who's here. He is here. He is here. Man, all right. Get that part of else relationship on that last Love and Hip Hop that he was on. I want to say it was his New York Love and Hip Hop New York, and she was a pretty girl. And I do remember that on Love and Hip Hop New York, and then they broke up. And when they broke up, then he just pretty much said that it really hurt him, and then he finally breaks down and says, well, he said his last public relationship didn't work out, and he said when she done already told, he talking about Pinky Doll. He said she done already told everybody, so ain't nothing a secret no more. Ain't nothing a secret no more. And he said, honestly speaking, I'm be honest. He said I really, truly love Pinky Doll. And it is all out now. And they are public and cute. Gracefully next. Now back to Amara and Shay. And they are, working out and doing some type of aerobics or something like that. And Shay is thinking about what was said about with Gina and Tip and how they were saying that Amara didn't have her back and Amara ain't her real friend and all this stuff. And then Shay said that she is just questioning their friendship, and then Shay said that she is tired of being thrown under the bus. She told, now this was she telling Amara, because she said that she told Amara that she questioning their friendship because of everything that happened. And she said that she is tired of being thrown under the bus in the friendship. And Shay and Amara are not friends anymore. And they was just arguing back and forth, arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And she said, well, we know when we're not. We're not friends anymore. You damn right. We're not friends. We're not friends. I'm like, oh Lord. So they ain't friends no more. They are not friends anymore. What I tell y'all, it was actually funny, funny, funny. It was actually funny. But Larissa, which is Boots. That's her name. Larissa Boots. And then Shay Bucky Johnson. And why this was Love and Hip Hop, Miami, season 7, episode 8, Guilty by Association. And why on the next scene, you know how they be showing what's gonna be happening in the next scene. Why Boots said and Boots said, what's up, Bucky? Where you at, Bucky? Where you at? What's up, Bucky? What's up? What's up? And then, Shay, she rolled up too. I said, oh Lord. Oh, Jesus. My. And the thing about it is, King Diamond came out by it was a argument and people had left. And then another thing, Ching said that I mean all I see is people just arguing. I'm like, girl, please. And side note, Trick Daddy and Trina was supposed to come and they didn't come. At least they didn't show them from my TV when I watched it. At least they did not show them. But you see what the thing says. Like, comment, and subscribe, my YouTube family. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please, please. And that was all, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Have a good night and Merry Christmas. Because it is officially Christmas Eve. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Auburn, what you want to read my chicken nuggets? Huh? Where you at? You said you left from. Yeah, it was a lot going on.